welcome back. In this episode, we're going to work on Warrior 1 alignment and variations. If you'd like to check out Warrior 2 and Warrior 3 recordings, make sure to click on the links provided at the end of this recording. To come into Warrior 1, we're going to begin in standing Tadasana or mountain pose. Bring your big toes together, heels are slightly apart, hands around your hips. Step your right foot out at the distance that feels comfortable for your legs. So we're going to begin by scanning our body from the bottom to the top. Bring your awareness around your big toes. Keep them slightly in, heels are slightly out. Pull your kneecaps up to engage your inner thigh muscles. Hands around your hips. Lift your chest, tailbone to the center. So try to curl your tailbone in, to suck your belly in, and to lift your chest slightly up. Drop your shoulders down. To come into Warrior 1, turn your front foot out, pointing the front side of the mat or the room. Bend through your right knee, creating a 90-degree angle from the top of your knee down to your right heel or front heel. Alright, bring your hands around your hips. Try to rotate your both hips to the front of the room in the same direction as your front knee, your front ankle, and your front toes. Now, if you feel wobbly like me, and if it feels more challenging, you may need to tweak around on your back leg. Very often, all you have to do is to shorten your stance, or maybe walk your back foot a few inches forward away from your front heel. Also, turning your foot slightly in, for you it may be the opposite, turning it slightly out. See what works for your body. Ideally, or traditionally in yoga practice, the front heel is crossing the arch of your back foot. So if you bring your both feet together, that's how it looks at the distance that feels comfortable for your body. All right. Once you settle in your posture, in your Warrior 1 posture, we're gonna start working on our arm alignment or variations. Hands together in prayer to your heart. That's the simplest version of Warrior 1 hand variation. Alright, another way is bring your hands around your hips, and this helps you to actually stay mindful when keeping your hips square to the front of the room. Also, try to bring your tailbone to the center. Very often you hear from teachers, curl your tailbone in. All it means is bring your tailbone or your pelvic floor to the center. For that, you may need to squeeze your back glute and adjust your back foot. Make sure to not compensate on your front leg by dumping all your weight forward. Always keep your back leg strong and find your support using your back leg. Yeah, so balance and support through both legs, not one front leg. Okay, let's add some more versions for your arms. Bring your hands in one straight line, creating T-shape. Hands behind your back by squeezing your shoulder blades together, creating airplane wings. Also bring your hands together above your head. Try to keep your shoulders down so there's no lifting around your neck. Keep your neck safe. And make sure to breathe through your nose. Again, pay attention to your tailbone, to your pelvic floor, the alignment of your knee. Make sure it's at 90-degree angle. You may look at the mirror if that helps. And of course, try to cultivate awareness around your posture alignment. This way, you won't need any assistance, okay? And lastly, hands in prayer behind your back. There are many arm variations, as I mentioned. So try all of them, see what works for you, get creative. I actually like to add some not so common like eagle arms variations. See what works for your body. You can add some micro bend to your back just for a few breaths. Don't stay there too long. And yes, once you're done with your practice, turn your right foot in and hop your feet together. And make sure to end your practice with a minute-long, or as long as you want, meditation to integrate your experience. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Be sure to comment below and let me know if you'd like me to record any other versions of Warriors. Maybe you have questions. Until next time, namaste.